Hello, survivors, and welcome to another episode of Will You Survive?
The podcast.
Today, we watched a movie called Project Hail Mary. Some of us, actually, today. I'm your host, Eric. I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Alex.
Me.
And TJ.
That's me.
And placed bets on Kalshi to see who watched the movie and who didn't.
Yeah, go ahead and say project for me real quick.
Project.
It would be nice if you would have said it in the same kind of tone.
Yeah, no, because you said we watched a movie called Hail Mary, so now I'm gonna cut in project, right? I'm gonna cut it just like
that's gonna be perfect.
Oh, wait.
Project.
Wait.
Hail Mary.
Wait a minute. Oh, no. This is not good for me. The recording isn't showing, maybe it is, but it's not showing that I was also stumbling on my words for like the last 10 minutes.
Oh, it shows.
And I'm not drunk or anything right now. That's sad.
Catch up.
So we watched Project Hail Mary. You could take that one.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I think it'll be better if it's Project Hail Mary.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, let me explain. Let me explain. So, what's happening? The reason I was so hesitant to say it is that TJ has been clipping me for sound bites on his soundboard, like repetitively. So anytime he tells me to repeat something or to say something specific, I'm very hesitant.
Yeah. For example.
I hate those.
And
What's that?
I hate him.
that was the soundboard, not Eric.
I hate him.
Which I had pranked Eric's cousin.
Wait,
I had like the
you should have him
Discord like.
listen to that.
Oh yeah. Here is Eric's cousin being confused.
What are you guys doing?
Wait, nope, wrong one.
Not looking at my Discord at all, and then it I swear I heard the ding, and then I.
So Elijah joined the Discord earlier today, and he just joined the call, and then TJ immediately played that, and I was playing Resident Evil and got fooled and thought it was Elijah, and I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, why is he... That's so out of, like, in the middle of a sentence.
I did that to Elijah too with Eric's sound, and he was having
like a full
conversation, and then I was over here dying laughing.
I was not at my computer.
You weren't even in the call,
Jeez.
and then you joined like 10 minutes later. That shit was funny.
Oh, man, yeah, so he's been terrorizing us with his soundboard.
I want a bigger one. I
Good
only have
stuff,
4
though. That
buttons.
thing's pretty cool.
Yeah, I want more buttons. I want a whole like
You
100 button
No,
soundboard.
the world can't handle that.
I'll be like that dog on TikTok who presses all the buttons to communicate.
I've been considering getting cozy.
So
some buttons.
TJ, what'd you think of the movie?
Bitch.
TJ, hungry?
I would get him a
Bitch.
bitch button.
TJ, why? Alive?
Walk, bitch. Walk.
Hungry? Alright,
Outside.
it's not dinner time. Bitch.
Outside.
You just went outside. Bitch.
Bitch. Hungry? Bitch.
I would have like my own little Rocky.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah. This one doesn't have opposable thumbs at all, though.
Which that's one thing about the movie that was different about the book is that in the book he just eventually understood Rocky, but because how books are, it's like Rocky talking and then him talking, like it's just assumed he understands him. But for this, it couldn't really be him talking in fucking musical notes, and we wouldn't understand him, so they gave him that voice.
So if they both used a walkie-talkie, would it be a Rocky-talkie?
No.
Only if it was made of rock.
No.
Hear me out. What if Rocky made them walkie-talkies? Would those be Rocky-talkies?
I'm pretty sure they
I
did
think those
use.
I think those would be
walkie-talkies.
Rocky-talkies. Didn't they? Yeah. Well, they use like some sort of like system
Some
communication.
comm system. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is the absolute epitome of this podcast, jumping straight to the end.
Yeah.
This is Rocky from, I forget his planet name, not from the movie.
The planet's name
She
is
got that.
Yeah, the planet name is...
Eridani. In some numbers. some.
I kept saying iridium.
When the Andy Weir wrote the book,
Iridium.
they had just discovered. I think it's 40 Aridini or some shit. I don't know. They discovered that, and he's like, "I'm gonna fucking write a book about it. I'm gonna make a bunch of shit up about it." But yeah.
So this movie's based on a true story.
It is based on a true story. Yeah.
Nice. Yep. Okay.
Ryan Gosling saved our
Wait,
lives.
you know what? No. Hold on. I got it better because this we can actually say, and it can be stated. This movie is based on true events.
What's the standard for that?
The event is that it was the discovery of the
Oh.
element. That's it. That's the only truth.
Yeah, but
That's like some Conjuring logic there.
Yeah.
no.
Throwback.
Wait. This movie's within 2 years, right?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
this
it came
year.
out this year.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler
alert! I mean, the book came
Spoiler.
out in like
Okay.
2020 or something.
Do you got an alarm sound on that board?
I can make one. Should I? Which one should I get rid of? Maybe
Oh, do you have to get rid of
What are you
one?
guys doing?
I'll get rid of
Please
that.
get
Wait,
rid of that
no.
one.
What's that?
I think I like the what's up more. I'll do this.
No, get rid of that one, please.
Woo, 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 woo.
That's a good one.
Made it himself.
Wait, I don't even. Okay, I think one of you has to do it. All right, do it in
One-
3, 2, 1.
That wasn't bad.
Blowing my eardrums out.
Yeah, it really
it's
is.
just a freaking cube on.
Just a block.
Ridiculous.
But yeah, no. Spoiler warning, guys. This came out this year. Yeah.
Great movie.
Ryan Gosling
actor.
dies.
When I hit the top of the glass, you kiss on
Eventually.
the lips. When I hit on the bottom of the glass, you kiss the poozy. It's a Ryan Gosling quote. Y'all don't know Ryan Gosling from SNL?
Uh-uh.
I think maybe.
There's a skit where there's two people getting married and someone clinks the top of the glass and they're like, "Oh, we have to kiss," and they kiss, and then Ryan Gosling is playing this like, I don't know, this strange fucking from a different planet kind of character, and he's like, "What was that?" And I'm like, "Oh, when you tap the glass, you know, it's like a toast, and the bride and groom have to kiss." He goes, "They have to." He goes, "Well, yeah, you know, like they tap the glass and they have to kiss." He goes, "They have to." "Yeah?" So he starts tapping the glass, and then he just starts making some absurd comments about it. He's like, "When I tap the top of the glass, you kiss on the lips. When I tap on the bottom of the glass."
He's this movie was funnier than I would have expected. There was a lot of moments where I found myself laughing.
Yeah.
The interactions were comical.
Oh, dude, when Rocky just burst in,
I loved it.
that was
and-
so funny.
I-
You know,
so I
it's
have a
made by the
roommate
same
now.
dude who made The Martian, and The Martian had like a little bit of humor in it,
Yeah.
but this one kind of ramped it up.
I
that's
I
why I
really
like it
liked
more.
it, especially that whole scene. But so I have a roommate now, and then he gets into that. He can hear everything. I can hear
Yeah.
you. Who are you talking to? You couldn't hear that. You said I
He's
couldn't
like,
hear that.
Can you hear this?
Yes, you said. Can you hear this?
Yeah,
I
he's like
loved all of
50
that
feet away.
interaction because
But,
he was
um,
afraid that he was going to die on him just out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Which was funny because both of them were dumb in their own rights, right? Like the Iridian was dumb about radiation and what
I mean, they're just not knowledgeable because the way that
right. I mean,
they
ignorant.
work is they don't have eyes. They can't see space.
Right.
So they had no reason to go up into space. But they were smart enough to make a spaceship and get there.
Yep.
But like,
It's
yeah.
insane to think about, in theory, a species being that intelligent but not knowing about radiation. I kind of agree. It's like it almost feels like something that you would naturally learn along the way. That's a thing.
Well,
Yeah,
but
but-
there was one thing that I wonder if it's a flaw, right?
mhm.
How would radiation kill a rock?
They're not
Well-
rocks. They're bugs.
Yeah, they have to have something inside. I guess that my thought would be that the rock is just the exterior.
They're not rocks. They're what?
They've got a fleshy center. They're more like bugs.
They're more like bugs. Okay.
Yeah.
Which I
and
gotta
the-
say, I absolutely
their
love
atmosphere
that
is
scene.
so thick that radiation doesn't like penetrate it.
Okay.
It also seems like they could be like a very intelligent species that can, because he was problem solving very fast.
Yeah.
Where he was like, "Oh, this human isn't going to be able to survive here. Let me make conditions to which he could survive."
Mm-hmm.
And like, it was impressive the way that it told him the first time when he first got to the ship to like go away. Because he had, I guess my thought is that Rocky wanted to see him so he could see like, okay, one, is this guy dangerous? But two, like, what can I figure out about this person? Okay, so he needs that suit. Let me make something that can help him.
I think
He can
Rocky already
traverse.
figured out that they were there for the same reason.
Yeah, so I think because Rocky sent the
Yeah, he sent the
bottle.
little solar system thing.
and then he sent 2.
He did. He sent
Which-
the first one was sent
Oh, he thinks I'm
pretty
dumb.
quick. And then the second one, it's just like, dude, the music in this movie, it
Oh, that
adds
was-
to the humor. Like
Yes.
when it's like
So,
when it's slowly going towards him, but
he
it's
thinks
like
I'm dumb.
yeah.
No, that was absolutely great. That, and then if I'm not mistaken, when he opened up that bottle, are you thinking that was ammonium in there? Because he said the
I will
atmosphere
tell
was
you,
ammonia.
it is. It's ammonia. He breathes ammonia.
It is.
So as soon as he opened it, just
Oh
fucking
no!
ammonia smell. Which you would
That's
think a scientist would, do
Would've
what
thought.
we learned in basic chemistry. Don't stick
the-
your nose at. Yeah, you gotta like
the waft?
It. Yeah.
I had some staff members recently. We got this really strong chemical. It's called something 256, and the dilution rate for it is 1/2 ounce per gallon. So it's like incredibly strong.
1/2 ounce per gallon.
Yeah, ridiculously strong. One of my coworkers opens the cap and just goes, and I'm like, "Don't breathe that in!
Yeah,
what
don't
the fuck?"
Just inhale chemicals.
I'm like, "Oh my god!"
But Rocky's atmosphere is ammonia, and then it's like extremely
Hot,
hot.
right?
Yeah. And he kind of they into the book they go over like how his body works, and he has like vents on the top. So I don't know if you've seen when in that one scene where he's like saving Grace, there's like smoke billowing out, and that's like his exhaust vents. Yeah.
That's interesting. I suppose why wouldn't it? It's interesting to me that the book has more details on like exactly what Rocky was.
Yeah, it's very detailed, and the food scene is a lot different. Also, it's pretty similar where he like shoves it up his ass because he only has like one orifice, but then he also shits out some stuff because his whole
It makes
body's
sense.
like a closed little
Yeah.
ecosystem. Like it has water in it, but that water never leaves or like but yeah, in both versions, it's kind of weird looking.
That one made me laugh. You eat ugly.
Oh.
You eat ugly. I eat beautiful. How do you eat?
Yeah, that was a movie only thing too. In the book, he was like, I really don't want to show you how I eat. He's like, why do you want to see how I eat? Eating's gross.
That's
He's like,
funny.
well, for science.
That would have been more of a consistency basis because
But in the movie, he's like, it's beautiful. Which I like, yeah.
And I do like that in the book he would have said eating is gross. That's one thing that I don't have an affinity for. All of the Carl's Jr. commercials, all of these food commercials that have gone to people eating on camera. I don't like it. It's not appetizing to me. I appreciate the old school dropping the burger on the table type thing where you see
where,
it just like
where like the stacks, you could see it. Like,
yes.
That's
I'm okay with that. I don't like
kind of
seeing
agree.
people eat.
I don't enjoy. I don't have anything like. I don't have any like weird like. I don't like to see it kind of thing, but it's not like my favorite thing. I agree. I prefer like let me just see the burger.
But like
That
people
feels better.
these days, there's like the mukbangs and stuff where they just watch
I
people
hate
eat, which
those.
I do not like watching those.
Yeah,
Nope.
I don't like those. I don't like
Maddie
ASMR.
does watch like
Nope.
food review. This like one food review dude. And he
Yeah, I don't like-
I like how he does it. He's
The
not
only
all
food reviews-
in your fucking face, mashing down stuff in his mouth, But like
the only food
yeah.
review that I like is Markiplier's like Sour Patch Kids food review and stuff like
today
that.
we're trying all flavors of. It's just a random cereal.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff. But that's just because I think Markiplier is funny. But
And I like those two guys. I don't even know their names. You've shown me them a million times. But the guys who said, you can taste blue. No, you can't taste blue. You could taste blue.
oh yeah, Peyton and Cam over Fruit
Oh
Loops.
yeah.
And he like fully freaking proves it.
That shit was wild. I'm not gonna lie, he changed
all
my
the Fruit
mind.
Loops are literally the same flavor. They don't have different.
He changed my mind. I 100% believed that, and
I've
then
gotta
Peyton
try
changed my
doing
mind.
that, but like
Dude, Cam guessed like all fucking 3 of them.
I feel
He
like it was
did.
bullshit.
It was.
It's possible, but I don't know.
I thought one time. Yep. 2 times. Lucky. 3 times. Whoa, that's against the odds. All 4 times. Fuck, dude. He nailed it.
I feel like he's onto something.
But
Now they could have pre-planned it.
It's possible. I don't know, but they're usually like. Cam usually has no problem telling Peyton that he's dumb.
No
so
way.
I don't know.
That's like my favorite thing about it. That podcast just makes me laugh hysterically because of stuff like that. You've sent me some of the most off the wall things from them.
There's things where I'm like, it's gotta be a bit. There's no way. Like, you just can't have possibly gone that long in your life actually believing that.
I don't know.
Is
There's
that-
some people.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like, their recent thing, I keep hearing them arguing about what is a fish, and they're both so wrong.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Peyton just has no idea what a fish is, but then Cam seems to think
He
that
was like,
dolphins breathe
he was
underwater.
Like, what's an animal? And or something. And he's like, fish are
mammal?
animals or something.
Well, no, he goes, he's like, what animal are you the least scared of? And he was like, oh, easy, fish. And Peyton's like, no, animal. And he goes, a fish. And he goes, no, but like a real animal. And he goes,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Like,
And he goes, fish. What do you want me to say? He's like, fish aren't animals, dude.
yeah,
I like that. I think he meant mammal.
no, he knows what a mammal is, kinda,
Really? 'Cause-
somewhat. He knows the difference, but he genuinely thinks just fish are not animals.
What does he
It was
think
a
they
whole
are?
thing. It's a whole thing. And then he also doesn't believe that rain is evaporation. He thinks it's separate.
It's just that's our American.
Yeah. And
school
his
system.
reasoning, do you want to hear his reasoning? This shit was crazy. You should go check out the podcast. It's called the You Should Know podcast. But I feel like anybody who's watching us would probably already know of that podcast.
You should
but,
know.
Yeah. I think that's what it's called, right?
I know it. You've
Thing?
shown me.
I think it's the You Should Know podcast. He said, so Peyton was saying that he doesn't believe that rain is evaporation, and that the reasoning is because he was like, it comes out of the ocean, right? And Cam's like, I mean, yeah, some of it, yeah. And Peyton is like, then like, how does it get back in the ocean? And Cam goes, what? And he goes, it's raining all over the concrete and the grass. What the fuck?
Yeah, just bro didn't pay attention to that one, class in
Guy,
second
yeah,
In middle school,
earth
which-
science.
I will say, one of my first critiques when you picked this movie this afternoon, I look it up. I even posted it on our X account, which was, why is it always like a fucking middle school teacher? Now, I'm glad they answered the question right away. He was busted down to being a middle school teacher. That's all he could get, even though he was a PhD and he was well accredited before.
the reason
he
is 'cause
supposedly
he wrote
went
that
nuts.
paper on how water-based life. Why does it have to be water-based? Which is the funny thing about
The movie
that is every single thing that he has come across. Like
is water based.
he comes across 3 separate things. They're all water-based.
Yep.
He comes across the astrophage,
Astrophage.
water-based, rocky, water-based, and then the
It was the
taumoeba.
enemy of the astrophage.
Yeah, the taumoeba is
Talme-
water-based.
Talmoeba.
Yeah, taumoeba because they're from Tau Ceti,
So he was
Yeah.
just getting proven wrong left and right.
Right.
left and right. Yeah, no, because he was like, yo, water does not need to be the basis of life, but just every single thing he came across. But yeah, no. Then he wrote.
So let's
the
talk
paper
about
on it,
the-
and then he became a.
Let's
middle
talk
school
about
teacher.
the reason he was even up in space.
Oh,
Would you guys
yeah.
send that information back?
Yeah, I don't
I
think
don't
I
know
would be
if I would.
selfish enough to let everybody die. But high key, based on the ending of the movie, I was just, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna go live with the rock people while you guys just fucking freeze to death.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know if I would have sent that information. After that, think you're gonna fucking kidnap me and send me up against my will? No.
Then again, if he eventually did make it back, he would have been like a hero. He could have been famous.
After they betray him like that, I'm not going back to you in any way.
Well,
I don't
they
trust
didn't
you.
betray him. It was freaking Strauss.
Strauss. Yeah.
Yeah, Stratt, not Strauss. Stratt.
I don't know. I would just kind of have to assume that most people are going to be that way.
I thought
Yeah, she was way worse in the books, by the way.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could give you a list of the things she did because she was
Yeah.
she had like ultimate control over everything, pretty much. Like the UN got together, they're like, "Hey, we need one person to be in charge of this specific thing, like saving." She can do anything. The first she basically every copyrightable like material and like trademark material, like she had that. It was on the Hail Mary, and people were trying to sue her for it, but she's like, well, I can just do what I want, right? So she went to, and she was like, hey, judge, fuck off. And the judge is like, I'm going to arrest you. And she's like, well, you can't. So, and then worst thing, in order to breed enough astrophage, which it takes in heat to breed, you need a really hot place, right? So the Sahara Desert, right? But it's all sand. So what do? They make a giant flat black. They paved over the Sahara Desert and put just asphalt. So just ruin that entire ecosystem, right? So big black sheet across the Sahara. That starts heating up the earth, right?
I was gonna say that's gotta be awful for the environment.
Yeah, no, it was causing like tornadoes in the UK and like Europe and stuff, and like, yeah, no, that was bad. And then that had negative effects. So in order to counteract those effects, she nuked Antarctica. So yeah, by the end of this movie, or like by the end of the book, after she got like, once the Hail Mary went up, that's when like her immunity ended. So she immediately was just in like. So if you look in the movie, she has a tattoo on her neck, guarantee, because she's like ousted, like prisoner type beat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't know if I would trust anybody at that point, because I would not. My thought would not be that it was just her in on it. If that happened, I'd be like, oh, they're all in on it.
No,
because she's gonna put an unconscious person in the ship, and nobody else is gonna notice. Nobody's gonna be concerned that I'm unconscious in the ship.
Mm-hmm. Which the book goes into that too. The captain and the other person were not down for that. They're like, why? That's murder. You can't. No, I'm not gonna stand for it. So they wiped. So you know how he woke up from the coma and he didn't remember anything?
Yeah.
The not remembering anything was not from the coma. It was from something separate. She wiped his memory on purpose. So she did the same thing to the captain and the other one. And then she sent him in asleep.
See, I thought, and no reason to believe this, they didn't give us any information, but I felt like it was preconceived that the other two were going to be unalived on that trip.
Well, they all were. They all picked a.
But I mean, sabotaged en route.
I don't think it was. I think I'm trying to remember.
That was kind of going to be my next question: was that an assassination, or was that genuinely an accident?
Okay, so I remember. So in the book, they don't go into it in the movie, but it takes 14 years to get to where they were supposed to be next to Tau Ceti. Time dilation stuff, so it'd be like 7 for them or something. I don't know. But basically, being in a coma for that long can have like negative effects. So they had to they tested like a shitload of people, and they had they had the whole team together or whatever, and they all had a specific gene that would make them less likely to die from being in a coma from that long. But then the explosion happened and they lost the crew members. And it just so happened that Grace also had that gene. So she was like, we don't have any other options. You have to go.
Gotcha.
And then they just so happened to just die en route.
So was the book consistent with the movie in the one point where at the end, Rocky asked him if he was ready to make plans to head back to Earth, and he was like, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of cute that he was like, is that okay? Take your time. Take a long time.
It's pretty 1-for-1, except for the fact that the movie doesn't mention. So Rocky's food, it's literally full of heavy metals. People can't eat that. And that's what all the Iridians eat. So what is Grace supposed to eat? On the
Right.
way there, he was eating just like taumoeba paste, like he was breeding the taumoeba and eating it, but there's not a lot of nutrition in that. So while that was happening, the scientists on Eridani were figuring out what he can eat. And how do you get Earth food when you're there?
Carbon based. Right.
Oh, we got something from Earth, Grace. So what do? They clone his meat
Oh no.
and he eats himself.
Oh no.
And he calls
Would
calls them me burgers in the book, but they don't go into that in the movie.
Would that
yeah.
not cause problems?
Oh
No.
no.
You didn't get the shakes?
No, I mean, I'm sure they figured it out, but yeah, cloned meat from him, me burgers. He also at the end is walking with
the
a
real
cane
Impossible Burger
because of the not the gravity of the planet is like aging him faster.
Oh.
But yeah, no, they are like he was just like, fuck it, I'll stay, because like by the time he's there, it's already been like 30 something years or whatever. So like he don't know anybody down back there,
Mm-hmm.
So he's fine teaching little rock people.
Which I will say probably one of the best
Yeah.
scenes was the disorientation that they showed when he woke up, first gets out, all of that beginning, and then he
Yeah.
tries to discover where he is, and he's like, send a message to Earth, and it was like, the message will be received in 11 months, 6 days, whatever, goes through the whole thing. He's like, oh no, and he's looking at the sun, and he's like, that's not our sun.
That is not.
And it was I felt just as disoriented. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Where are we? What is this? Why are we all the way out here? It was pretty quick in the movie. They don't explain a whole lot as they go. They go backwards.
Yeah, so you'll get like in the movie, you'll get like flashes of like him back on Earth.
Right.
That's pretty much the same in the book, though. That's him remembering stuff, like when there was like the little flashback and they were talking about, oh, we got to make our own gravity, and then he was like,
Right.
oh, and then he like automatically knew how to do it. That's basically what happened in the book.
Centrifuge.
Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but that's all fucking Stratt's fault. She made him forget all that. She was hoping that he would get the mission done and then remember.
Mm.
Because I remember that scene, and what hit me really hard was the scene of what was the woman who went with? She died. She wasn't the engineer. No, she was the engineer, wasn't she? And she was the one who said that she was going to go out with a lethal injection with a hint of heroin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that they all had their own ways of dying.
Didn't the pilot say the same thing? I'll have what she's having.
Yeah, see,
was
that
like,
was different. The
they
way
were-
he wanted
they
to
were
go
all
out
making
in the
light-
book was a gun.
Oh, God.
And he was like, so he was a real OG about it. He was like, yo, if any of your guys's, eliminate yourself tactics don't work, I'll be standing there with the gun to finish it. But yeah, no, that was, and then one guy wanted to go out by like nitrogen, like
Yep.
just narcosis or whatever, to where you just breathe and pass out.
I think this is where TJ and I were looking up, like, would throwing yourself into an airlock
Oh
be a
yeah,
fast or painless way to go? And we found out it's actually one of the most excruciating and painful ways to go.
I
yeah.
wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to go that way.
No, probably not.
No,
we-
from what I
we
hear,
were-
it's
we were like, you would,
incredibly
like,
painful.
We were like, oh, you'd pass out pretty quick, but it actually turns out you'd be awake for a decent amount of time.
You'd be
Oh,
like
Lord.
conscious for like a minute.
That sounds terrible.
They say like the first 10 to 15 seconds is like not necessarily like excruciatingly painful, but more just like a very bizarre feeling. And then after that, it's just excruciating.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Rocky also wears pants in the book.
What the heck? How?
He does not wear pants in the movie. It's like pants / tool belt type thing he has.
Hmm.
I like in the movie the way that his, what was it called?
His little
It was
ball?
the Xenon, whatever. What was it called? like his little like what he makes shit out of.
Oh yeah.
Oh, xenon metal.
Yeah,
That was what Grace called it.
yeah, but like what they had like a different name for it. I forgot, but I like
Did
the
it?
way that he makes it in the movie better. Like it looks cooler. In the book, it's just him mixing shit like
Hmm.
goop. But yeah, Matt, I seen a video and it was like, imagine, Grace gets back to Eridani and then he sees all the rest of the Iridians and they're all wearing clothes. And then he turns to
Oh.
Rocky. Rocky's like,
Rocky's just
explain.
naked.
It was xenonite.
Xenonite, yeah. That was some pretty cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause he was able to make everything. He made the ship.
Yeah.
No, I will say it was kind of funny that Grace went back to him with his ship in ramen.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, I don't have anything to make him anything with. Which I'm surprised he
ramen.
didn't have like a 3D printer or something.
I mean, yeah, what were they intending to do up there? I mean, it was just
It was
research,
just figure out
but
what's
how
going
do you do
on,
research
send
with
it
no
back.
development?
So how was Rocky dying again when Grace left and then he found
Oh.
out that the astrophage found a way to break out?
No,
Not
it
the
was
astrophage,
It was
the
the
taumoeba.
taumoeba.
The taumoeba found
The
a way to break
taumoeba,
out. It mutated.
So they
Um,
had
It was the
harvested it.
xenonite.
Yeah, they harvested it in xenonite, right? And they were breeding it in xenonite. So as they were teaching it to be more adaptive towards
Nitrogen,
nitrogen and stuff,
It became.
it was
adapted to
also
the xenonite.
adapted to the xenonite to get
and then
out.
It began destroying it, and that's what.
So then it
Rocky's entire
started
ship is made
eating.
out of.
Yeah, it could leak through it to get to the astrophage. So he would have just been floating out in space until he died, which would be a long ass time because they live a really long time. He was there for 42 years before Grace
and
showed
he was with his mate for 187 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, how much longer?
Yeah, I think they live like 600. I think I remember.
Dang.
But yeah, the fucking sad thing. Yeah, no, they didn't know about the radiation or whatever, and the only reason that Rocky didn't die from radiation is because his room was like it was
Right next
surrounded
to the
by the
fuel
tanks.
storage.
Yeah,
Yep.
and the astrophage was blocking the radiation. So he would have ended up dying because the taumoeba would have eaten the astrophage, which
Mhm.
then the radiation
And
would
the-
leak in.
Yeah, crazy.
Um,
Well, let's see. Honestly, the main thing I wanted to talk about was that I don't know if I would have sent the information back after what she did,
mhm.
because I guess my question would have also been like, who's to say it goes into the right hands?
Yeah.
That's why they
I guess
were
there's no
a
harm,
couple,
but-
I guess, for like redundancy. The Beatles is what he sent them back on, the little ships. So I figure they would have gotten to some sort of hands. Some scientist would be able to figure it out. What they'd really just need to do is probably make another rocket and send it to it was going to like Venus or something. And then,
Yes.
dump the taumoeba there.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I feel like it'd be real complicated feelings because they kind of did just send you to fucking die.
Yeah, it'd be like, now you're begging me to save you.
Which it's a very like heartbreaking scene in the book. He's like crying out, "You're murdering me. This is what you are murdering me," as they're like holding him down. Oh, what was the black dude's name? Carl?
Oh,
Fuck Carl. Motherfucker just stood there, bro. I thought we were
Yeah.
homies, Carl.
Yep.
I don't remember what
Carl,
happened to
did
Carl.
Carl say he had a daughter? Maddie's
What happened
headcanon
to
is
Carl?
that Carl had a daughter and he was thinking about her. He's like, we got to send this white man up in space.
What happened to Carl?
He was fucking standing over him while he was getting fucking tackled.
Oh, I don't know why I thought you meant like Carl was in the ship.
No. Carl just let it happen.
Wow.
After he made a... Oh, wow. We got
What the
restricted.
heck?
We're talking about fictional people here.
Stupid.
God. We
I
should
mean,
try,
I
like,
love
Instagram
Carl.
Live or
He's the
something.
best. Yeah, maybe. So
What
I'm not gonna
else?
lie, I've kind of ran through the topics that I wanted to talk about on this movie. How do you guys feel about this movie? Where do you rate this, Alex? Because I know where TJ does.
2 out of 10. Mid-movie.
It's his favorite movie, but it's a 2 out of 10.
Also, he said mid movie. It's 2 out of 10. That's objectively not mid. That's worse.
Maddie said, that's the most bullshit I've ever heard from you. No, I love this movie. It's a 10
I don't
out
think
of
I
10
would
for
give
me.
it an S tier, but I would give this a solid A.
I'd give this a S tier, but I'll compromise for a high A.
Yeah, I'd give it an A plus.
It's better than Interstellar in my opinion, which was my previous favorite movie. Now it's my second favorite.
Do you think it's better than Interstellar, Alex?
They're very different movies, but they're very
Very
similar movies.
different.
I personally, I don't know. I feel like I would watch them both for different reasons. Like Project Hail Mary, if you want more of the funny side. Interstellar, if you
I
want
would-
something dramatic and
I would say that.
cinematic.
I mean, there were some.
Project
There were
Hail
some
Mary was
stakes in this,
surprisingly
though, you know?
funny.
Yeah, but like Interstellar was like there was not really anything funny going on. It's very dramatic.
Very
it's long.
heartbreaking.
It's an epic movie. Like I would describe it as an epic.
Yeah.
But Project Hail Mary is like it's a movie. It's fun. It's interesting. It's funny. It has its moments. Its quirkiness.
This
just think
movie
it's
will make you
obviously
feel
very
all the
different movies.
feelings.
I just
Yeah.
think very different movie. Very different reason to watch each movie. So I don't know. I have a hard time kind of comparing those two. I personally think I would put Interstellar higher.
Whoa.
I would much.
Really? I thought
I
you would
would-
agree with me.
I would put this higher than that because I feel like I'm more likely to put this on than Interstellar at the current moment. You know, but my opinions change or whatever. So
I would
But-
watch. I've watched Interstellar multiple times, but usually when I'm in a different kind of mood, I would definitely go for this one. It's hard to compare because they're nothing alike. They're very different, but I really did like the humor that was involved in this. The characters were lively. There was a lot of banter going on. There was, I don't know how to say it with Rocky. They made him like,
yeah,
they didn't,
shout out to
they
the
didn't
puppeteer.
make
'Cause-
him, yeah.
yeah,
They
Rocky.
didn't
Rocky
make
was a
him
puppet.
like a man.
I thought that was CGI.
No, I mean it's probably touched up with CGI, but like he was a puppet. He was
That's very
chasing
impressive.
freaking Ryan Gosling around in that ball.
That's very impressive. The ball. Oh my god, the hamster
The
ball is so
wonky
funny.
ass ball, yeah. And then at
That's
the end,
so
he gets his like
funny.
new fucking version where it's all slick and it's around his body and he's walking normal.
Uh-huh.
Like you couldn't do that before.
I feel like they so could have. They like the ball.
It's like, what's this room? This room's for trash. Ooh,
And I
so
gotta
dirty.
say, I don't know anything that the voice for Rocky had done before this. He's got,
I think he was just straight up like the puppeteer at first, and then he was doing the voice with Ryan.
he was puppeteering it.
And then Ryan was like, well, now I can't hear anything else but your voice. And like that ended up perfect. I like Rocky's voice.
Yeah.
Then again, Meryl Streep.
Oh, that was funny. She could do
yeah, she really
anything.
can do anything.
And same with Stratt. I don't know anything. And you notice her credits, man? She has a lot of German credits. She really is Eastern European.
Wow.
Mhm. Loved
There's
that
all
scene,
German
scene where she
credits.
was singing.
Oh, that was great.
That gave some like humanity to her.
Yeah.
In the book, that does not happen. She's just a cold heartless bitch in the book.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. On the one hand, I understand where she's coming from. It's like good intentions, but awful, horrible, evil execution.
Literally, her
see-
whole job was just do this by any means possible.
Yeah, I didn't see this at the time, but looking back, that scene on the aircraft carrier was a scene of foreboding when he said, you know, it must be hard asking people. No, not really. It was like, well, you're telling people to give up their lives and they're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just saying, like, shrugging your shoulder. No, it's not hard at all. It's easy to ask people to give up their lives for me.
I wonder how much of that is coping.
Maybe.
You know, but she also could just be evil.
And judging by what she did to him, I mean,
But she's evil for like a good reason. She's trying to
Yeah,
save everybody. So it's
it
like two
does make
sides
me
of a
wonder,
coin,
like,
you know?
yep.
Exactly. Like, it does make me wonder, like, is she justifying it as in, like, I have to be the evil one in order to save
It's,
everybody? Like, I'll be the bad guy if I have to? That's a very, like,
It's
classic
like the
villain
trolley
story right
problem,
there.
Yeah.
really.
That's the ends
A little bit,
justifying
yeah.
the means.
Yeah, you got the whole entire Earth on one side of the trolley, and there's a big
And there's-
cosmic fucking train coming towards it.
Yep.
And then you got this one freaking science teacher on the other. Do you flip the switch?
Which is funny. What made him the most qualified for this mission was the fact that he was so utterly wrong on his theory.
Yeah.
But he was, I mean, just because he was wrong didn't mean that he was ignorant or stupid.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I think part of like what's good about his character is that as the more it took a while, but the more he kept getting proved wrong, the more he was like, okay,
Mhm.
I might have been wrong then. I guess. Fuck. Like, it's everything just keeps proving you wrong left and right.
There's
And there was no point where he was like, well, it has to be wrong. Like, maybe I have to be right here. He was just like, fuck, yet another thing that proves that I'm wrong.
there's one I just thought of the one scene in the book that wasn't in the movie. So, you know how he has the amnesia and he's slowly remembering things. At
Yep.
some point in the book, he remembers. So he's like, okay, so I'm 30 something years old, and he remembers that he likes kids. And he's like, oh God, I don't like where this is going. It's like, I'm 30, I like kids. And then he's like, I'm a school teacher. Oh, thank God.
That's good. That's really
That
good.
could have been a lot worse.
It could have been. He's like, oh, thank Jesus.
Someone comes on the intercom, prisoner.
See, oh, that, yeah. Do you see the like similarities to like this in Iron Lung?
A little bit.
They could be in like a similar alternate universe, you know, because stars are gone in Iron Lung and stars are dying in this.
Yeah.
And then,
this
you know,
is the
him,
prequel.
Ryan Gosling, like join together, become lovers,
Become lover.
Interesting.
kiss a little
Broke
bit.
back space station.
Broke. Broke back planet.
Broke back galaxy.
Broke back galaxy. That's great. That's the third sequel to Brokeback Mountain. They just keep getting.
What was your first one? Brokeback Space Station?
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah,
I think I like broke back galaxy more.
Brokeback Rocky.
No. No.
No.
Pretty sure you would burn your dick off, no?
Oh yeah, not in the book. He got like all around his body. So Rocky didn't save him. Well, Rocky got out, saved him, but then he got up and Rocky wasn't in his like container. So he got up, picked Rocky up, and Rocky's like thousands of degrees.
Oh,
And all over his body, he got like burnt
Wow.
in order to get Rocky back into
Yay.
his containment. But in the
Friend.
movie, you can see it. He gets a little mark on his arm. That's it. Just a little.
that was it.
Of his hand, yeah.
That was
Rocky's hand.
that was when he rescued him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Which-
so they really under dramatized that scene, huh?
I mean, it was a pretty dramatic scene when the fucking station was spinning.
Yeah, but the book sounds like it was intense.
Yeah, and then Rocky was out for like a long time, and he was like, "Well, I can see that there's." He's like, "I can see that there's like this buildup on top of his carapace or whatever. It must be from that smoke. It must be buildup. Maybe he's not getting enough like, you know, well, air, but you know, air into his body or whatever." So he like makes up this whole contraption to like blow the stuff off of Rocky's back. And he does. And then Rocky eventually wakes up and he's like, so like, what did you do? And he's like, oh yeah, I seen all that stuff on your back. So I like blew it all off or whatever. And he's like, Rocky needed that to, so that was how Rocky was healing. So he was like, damn,
Oh.
I almost killed Rocky. I was blowing off his scabs.
Oh no.
Yeah. But yeah. Project Hail Mary.
Great movie, honestly. We rated it. I would probably put it like a high, very high A+.
And that's why me and Eric are bestest friends.
Yeah, I mean, I would personally put it under Interstellar, but you two seem to disagree. So, yeah. I mean, I think definitely a great movie, 100% worth the watch.
100%.
I think so.
I don't
And,
know
you
if
know,
I
if
could
you
be
wanna
as good of a person as him.
Listen to the audiobook. Dude who does the voices is really good.
All right. Well, with that being said, anything else? Any final notes on the movie?
I wasn't like the biggest Ryan Gosling fan, but now I am.
I think he's funny. Yeah.
I thought he was far funnier. I
Like
didn't know he
they
was
made
a funny
him
guy.
hot.
I think they made him funny.
They did make him fun. I mean, like he was pretty funny in like the Barbie movie.
Yeah, he is a pretty funny actor in
But,
general, I think.
Yeah, he's a good actor too. Like I've watched some
Mhm.
other movies from his. So I was like, ew, fucking Notebook actor.
Oh,
I
he's
didn't
great in
really
The
watch
Notebook.
any of like his movies, but
They
I've gone
definitely
back and
showed
watched
him as an older millennial with those reading glasses perched on his nose.
some. Mhm.
Peanut Gallery.
Mm-hmm.
There's also one movie that he's in that he it's like a very dramatic movie. Like I think he like loses his wife or something. I don't know. He falls in love with a doll, and then the whole town plays around like along with it.
What?
I don't know. I gotta look it up. That's a movie though. If you like Ryan Gosling, go find that movie.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Falls in love
Yeah,
with a
I
doll.
don't-
I'm being 100%.
I don't think I know a whole lot of Ryan Gosling. This is,
Not
I didn't
anything
either.
that obscure.
I think this is the first one. Well, I guess The Notebook, if that was him.
Yeah, that was.
Ew, chick.
All
movie.
right. Well, definitely worth the watch. Great movie. Alex, you want to give us the social
Yes.
socials?
Make sure you go check us out on all of our socials. You can see the clips that we post from these podcasts. See which ones you like and go download them and watch them. Go check us out on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. You search Will You Survive the Podcast. You could also find us on YouTube under Will You Survive the Podcast. And you could send us your emails. Just send those to theboys@willyousurvivethepodcast.com. THEBOYS @willyousurvivethepodcast.com. Make sure you tell us what you would like us to cover. Any movies, any fan favorites. We love zombie flicks, survival movies, anything of the sort. Give us your best and we will go check it out. You could also tell us what you think of the podcast, where we can improve, and we might take your advice or we might not.
Yeah, we get
But
real
anyway.
loose on that survival aspect sometimes. We're like, Earth is dying in this movie. Survive?
Well, no, I think the survive is like the perils of space, and then also like adapting to things in your environment. Obviously, we don't have to deal with things like astrophage eating the material that we're trying to contain it in. Like that's not things that we're dealing with, but it does show like you have to be able to adapt. And I do think in a survival situation that's very important because you're going to make a plan and it's going to go wrong, and that always happens with everything.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about them gathering the taumoeba
Oh,
from
yeah.
orbit.
Yeah,
Very
but
low
yeah.
orbit. Yeah, no. Dude, that scene, I love the music in that scene.
the soundtrack. I got to go back and listen to the soundtrack because it is
Yeah,
very
dude.
good. I remember that, but I'm having a hard time remembering exactly what it sounded like. Cool.
Yeah, who
Well,
won, host?
Who won? Okay, drum roll. I think TJ won this episode.
Yes.
Mostly because TJ knew pretty much everything about this movie, so I think it's only fair that he wins.
Yes, I love this movie.
Not only the movie, he knew the book.
Yeah, you knew the book too. Definitely extra credit there.
I mean, I knew the movie and the video game of the last movie we watched, but it's okay.
This is like
I've been very prepared these last couple episodes.
You have. This is like I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. I had something, but then you cut me off, and then I forgot. Now I don't remember it.
Dude, he's so tired. I'm so tired.
I don't remember it. Okay, well, next episode, TJ will be hosting, and he's going to pick, we don't know yet, we'll find out.
Project
And
Hail Mary
until-
2.
Project Hail Mary 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Though there actually is somebody wrote a book from Rocky's perspective called Saving Grace. Yeah. Anyways,
Okay,
hosts.
yeah, I think that's everything, right? I think we've done
Yeah.
everything. Cool. All right, well, until next time, stay alive.